How you get it on the radio? Do you got a plug, or they just love the music, or what? What? Talk us through that. What happened? How did you get that?
A little bit of both.
Okay.
So last time I was on the show, I talked about Media Tech, and so I like to highlight Media Tech because that's it's really like a safe haven. You know what I'm saying? In the city of Dallas for like creatives. We don't really know about this place because for some reason nobody wants to balloon this place up, but had a lot of big name people come through there, and I ended up I go there, I attend there. You know, if you want to attend there, I would suggest you do that, especially if you're in the audio, visual, graphics, acting. Just to skip ahead though, probably like my second semester there, I was working on my EP. So one of the big homies, Eclipse Darkness, shout out Big Bro. He's another Dallas artist out here. He's doing a lot of big shit like with Never Satisfied and Sprite and Red Bull. He got a lot of stuff going on. So shout out Eclipse Darkness. But he sent me the song All On You. And I did recorded my verse. I ended up going to school on the day that we had a job fair. I didn't know, and they had some radio people there and, whatnot. So I was just, talking my jelly. I went in there and started mingling with everybody, trying to see what was going on. And I talked to Sid, and he kind of like, he understood, what the journey was. I kind of talked to him a little bit about my journey, and he really wanted to like see what my music was like, because you want to help everybody, but if the music ain't good, it's like you can't do much for you. So luckily enough, he gave me, his contact. I ended up going into the studio right next to the job fair, which was we had class in that studio. Class just happened to be over. Right when I walked in, this girl was like, "Hey, could you play that song that you was mixing the other day in class?" Da 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 da. I was like, "You know what? Yeah." Then it gave me the light bulb went off. That's when I needed to go in there and go ask them, "Come here, listen to this record," right? So I went to go ask them. I was like, "Could I get a moment of your time? I know you're busy." He's a program director at Cumulus, so he was just like, "Man, I make some odd dollars an hour. You got it, bro. I'll come in there." So he sat down on the floor. I feel like he's a real music connoisseur because he sat down on the floor. You know what I'm saying? Just like this, and I'm like, "You don't want a chair?" He was like, "I'm good like this." I was like, "Okay, well, we in." So I pressed play, and I just tried to, get lost into my song. You know what I'm saying? Just feel myself, not really paying attention. But when my verse came up, I took a peek, and he was like, you could tell he was fucking with it. And so as soon as the song over, he's like, "So everything's good on the song, it's cleared. You know what I'm saying? I want to put it on the radio this weekend."
Just like that?
In front of everybody in class.
Really?
So, yeah, that's how it happened.
93, what, 93.3?
Yep, shout out 93.3. Yeah, top 40, DF Dub.
That's what's up, man. Is that your first record on radio?
Yeah, that was my first official feature.
Really?
This year is like my breakout. Like I just started really like putting music out this year, and I'm already kind of seeing. I haven't had no mixtapes out, no projects, no previous really like anything to like judge me off of. So, but I've been doing a lot of underground work.
Really?
Yeah. So
how does it feel, man?
It feels like God is in the air. You know what I'm saying? It's still like right before you break the mold or whatever. It's like they say the last crust in the earth is the hardest to break. You know what I'm saying? But when you get through there, you free. I'm still at that point where I'm just running into it as hard as I can and trying to break it. And my granny, right before, actually I have to say this, shout out my granny, Gwendolyn Catherine Wheatley. She knows I've been through a lot these last 3 years, and she had sent me a message like a week before the song got on the radio. She said, "I know you've been going through some rough patches, and God gives his battles to his toughest soldiers." She said, "I feel your breakthrough. I feel it in my heart that your breakthrough right around the corner." I was like, "Really?" My granny's very spiritual, but she ain't never said nothing like that, and she's older, wiser. So I just knew, I was like, God telling her something. 3-4 days later, the radio thing happened, and it allowed me to, like, whether it was for people to know, it was really more for me to give me myself the confirmation to like start really doing this shit and like not looking back. And I took that and said, I'm gonna make this my miracle. And like I feel like we all come across miracles every day, but we have to make it our miracle. We have to look at it and treat it that way. So that's what I did.
That's dope, man.
Yes, sir.
That's super dope, man.
Yes, sir. Man.
Have you heard it? Have you heard yourself on the radio yet?
I did. So we ended up, once we knew it was only gonna be on the radio, we only had 3 days to plan. The song wasn't even out yet. We had our world premiere on the radio.
Really?
Yeah, can't make it up. Yeah, it's like, cause I'm just out of the millennial. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm 96, so like growing up, you see a lot of
You
artists.
born 96?
Yeah, born 96.
Damn, I feel old.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
Shit, I feel old. Well,
We
go
all
ahead.
gonna get there. Yeah, so I think going with the radio thing, it was just like they only gave us like 3 days to get ready, so we ended up just telling everybody we knew. We tried to get as much of attention on this as possible, because we knew it was like, in my mind, being in 96 is like radio is almost obsolete. You know what I'm saying? In a way, not totally, but like when I mean obsolete, you know what I'm saying? It's like I seen my favorite artists get on the radio, have their radio run. You know, you always want to do something that you're inspired by. So I always wanted to get on the radio, but when streaming came along, I didn't even know if that was like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, I could get on radio, but does it mean, you know what I'm saying? What does it mean? But I feel like with this, it's kind of revamping the story that radio can give a career. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think they really know, like, you can blow somebody up like that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, there's political stuff going along with it too. But I was just fortunate enough to meet somebody who looked past all of that, you know what I'm saying, and just really genuinely loved the song. And we got, you know, I got like maybe 8-9 friends. They parked their cars, had their doors open, got it on video. It's on TikTok. It's like 40K, like, you know, people that viewed it, liked it, and telling me congratulations. Another video, I posted like the same video but a better clip, got like 10K. And, you know, people are starting to really understand I'm doing the music, but now it's just trying to, you know, hit those parameters on like, okay, as an artist, like, what is next, you know?
Yeah. Thank you for tapping in with us. In order to see more clips like this, check out this video here or check out this one here.